Hi everyone, today is October 3rd, 2011. My name is Kadri and you are watching, as always, Heavy Metal News Weekly. So let's get started with this week's news. The first band I want to talk about today is Megadeth. And Megadeth is excited to relaunch for the first time since 2008 its critically acclaimed package festival Gigant Tour. The multi-artist bill with metal heavyweights Motorhead, Volbeat and Lacuna Coil, all personally picked by Megadeth main man Dave Mustaine, will kick off in early 2012 with dates tentatively set for late January through early March. And conceived in 2005, Gigant Tour, proclaimed the mother of all shredfests by Revolver magazine, resurrects metal's focus on stellar musicianship. Megadeth also filmed a video on September 17th in Santa Clarita, California for the band's new single Public Enemy No. 1. And the clip was shot on a movie set where old westerns are filmed, and the bassist David Ellefson commented that they have never shot the video like that before, and there are actually animals in the movie, and that is all he can say about the new video at the moment. Arch Enemy have announced that their show in Cologne, Germany on December 13th will be filmed for a future DVD release. And Arch Enemy will be supported by Century Media label mates Warbringer and Taiwan's premier metal act Chthonic. And Arch Enemy's singer Angela Gossov commented that 2011 is her 10-year anniversary with Arch Enemy, and she says that she wants to celebrate it with a very special event. And the event is that they will film in her hometown Cologne on December 13th their concert for the upcoming World Chaos DVD release. And she says that they aim to capture the live insanity of German metalheads as intensely as possible, with cameras in the middle of the mosh pit, in the front row, over, under, left, right and center. And the awesome Filmefarer Pictures team will make the DVD, and she says to the fans that be there and become immortalized. And Arch Enemy's latest album, which is also their 9th album, Chaos Legions, sold around 6,000 copies in the United States in its first week of release and landed at position number 78 at the Billboard 200 chart. Now for something different. Wisconsin cemetery worker allegedly stole a $2,000 Fender guitar from the casket of a 67-year-old Army veteran who died and had told family members that he wanted to be buried with the instrument. Stephen Conrad, who is a 39-year-old grounds worker at the Aloes Catholic Cemetery, was arrested and charged with felony theft from personal corpse. And if convicted, he faces up to 10 years in prison and a $25,000 fine. Finnish doom metallers Swallow the Sun have issued a new update. And they said that during the well-deserved break they took from the shows this year, they've been preparing new music, and now they are happy to announce that they have entered Drum Forest Studios in Viitasaari to record their 5th full-length album, which will be released on February 1st, 2012 by Spine Farm Records. And Drum Forest Studios is an atmospheric studio built in old school middle of Finland in Viitasaari, and it is the perfect environment for the legendary sound engineer Mikko Karmila to capture their signature sound. Swallow the Sun's latest album, New Moon, landed at position 148 at the top new artist albums chart, which lists the best-selling albums by new and developing artists. Korn will release its 10th studio album, The Path of Totality, on December 6th via Roadrunner Records. But this is unlike any other Korn record. The Path of Totality is an experimental album which finds Korn shifting gears and exploring new territory. For The Path of Totality, the band collaborated with some of the leading dubstep and electronic producers in the world, including Skillrex, Excision, Danzig, Noisia, Kill the Noise, and 12th Planet. And the result is something completely new, yet utterly and definitely Korn. Following the tremendous success of Accept's comeback album Blood of the Nations and accompanying world tour, which consisted of more than 180 shows around the globe, the reformed heavy metal legends have now withdrawn from the stage to start working on their next CD. And the band is currently writing material for their new LP, which will be released in the spring of 2012 and will once again be helmed by British producer Andy Sneap. Edguy, X Vortex, Swallow the Sun and Stamina will perform at the next year's Finnish Metal Expo, which will take place from February 17th to 18th at the Cable Factory in Helsinki, Finland. And besides the classic exhibition area where record labels, merchandise companies, music shops, etc. deliver the latest goods, the 8th edition of the Finnish Metal Expo sees the event shift towards indoor festival form with the introduction of a second stage. And the number of performing bands during the 2 days will increase to more than 20. Grzegorz Wijaj, a candidate for parliament in Poland who is with the Democratic Left Alliance, has recorded a video ad with several local death metal musicians, including members of Mortal God, starring as the group's lead vocalist. The clip, which was made available via Wijaj's official Facebook profile, is 46-second take on his views on secularity of the state and freedom of beliefs. And the lyrics are very short and are the following. End of the useless talking. Enough of the stupid wars. Secular government defined life. Freedom is my goal. Vote wisely. Prima Victoria, the new video from German a cappella metal band One Canto, has been released, and the song is a cover version of the Sabaton's classic and features a special guest appearance by Sabaton's frontman Joachim Broden. One Canto's version of Prima Victoria can also be found on the band's fourth studio album Break the Silence, which was released on September 23rd via Napalm Records. Ray Burton, the 86-year-old father of Cliff Burton, released a video in which he thanks all Cliff's fans for the support they have given his son since Cliff's death 25 years ago. Cliff Burton, best known as heavy metal bass player who made use of distortion and special effects, was killed in an accident on September 27, 1986 in Sweden. And he was only 24 years old when he died, 4 years after joining Metallica. And it was Burton's early influences that helped create Metallica's unique musical style, for which the band became famous. And Burton's huge talent and achievements were chronicled in book form with the 2009 global publication of To Live is to Die, The Life and Death of Metallica's Cliff Burton, written by UK-based author Joel McIver and published by Jawbone Press. And the foreword has been provided by Cliff's close friend in Metallica, Kirk Hammett. So this is it for this week's news. Thank you so much for watching and commenting, and thank you so much for still watching my videos. And I don't know if I reached the 100. I guess I reached the 100th video in the previous news, so I'm very glad that I have been able to do these videos and that you have accepted them so well. And in the beginning I didn't make only the heavy metal news. I have some earlier videos that of course are not so well made than the current ones and are totally different, but if you have any interest in them, you can check them out if you click the link down in the description box below. I link the videos there. And also the links to the bands I talked about today are in the description box below. I wanted to remind you that there are also some new stuff up on metalrules.com website. There are new interviews, totally new interviews, some totally new reviews, and definitely go there and see for yourself. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you again next Monday with new news.